जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट।
भाई अब फोन तो कर कैमरा मेरे पास नहीं आया। Where is ball?
So it's the second semi-final of the day. Dentons winning the toss and they've elected to bat first. First delivery, here we go. That's a good start, good shot. Plays it towards the mid-off region. Finds the man though. One of these two teams, they are heading into the finals and they will meet Lal and Sethi. It should be an interesting contest, this. Two top teams in this tournament. They will be fighting it out against each other for a place in the finals. Evenly matched teams. Good matchup between these two titans of the game. Once again bowling it slightly wider, inviting the batsman to play away from his body, to play that drive. He was uppish, straight into the keeper's gloves. Another dot ball, back-to-back dots. So good start this for Dua Associates. Dentons, remember, had won the toss and they had no hesitation in batting first. Bowls it slightly shorter, inside edge onto the stumps, chopped it on. That is unfortunate for the batsman, but Dua Associates will take it. Sluggish pitch. The ball not really coming onto the bat. He was going for the pull. Inside edge and chopped on. You know, on a quick drag, you see this kind of a dismissal way too often. But I think we haven't seen too many dragged on in this tournament. What a start this is for Dua Associates. A wicket first up. No runs on the board, and the opener, he departs. Mohit Sharma getting a wicket. So Dentons straight away on the back foot. Brilliant start this with the ball for Dua Associates. Mohit, tall, lanky bowler, uses his height to great advantage. He's running in. This should be a great fight. That's a stylish stroke. Gets on a 1 foot and guides it away towards the onside. That races away towards the boundary ropes for more runs. So, off the mark in a great fashion. Almost gets that Nataraja pose and hits it to the fence. Good way to get off the mark.
तेरी गलती है, मैं क्या करूं?
So Karthikeya, the new man off the mark, and again flashes at it, flashes hard, finds the fielder at mid-off, gets a single. So it's a left-hand, right-hand combination out there. That's always a nightmare for any bowler, and also the fielders. Left-hand, right-hand combination, never easy. You've got to change your lines accordingly. The left armer facing his first delivery. He's nice, tall, lanky, has a straightforward action. Plays it straight to the field at covers. A good over, a good start for this for the Associates. They picked up a wicket first up. Always holds you in good stead if you've got a wicket first up. So we are witnessing our second semi-final of the day. The first one, Lal and Sethi winning that one convincingly, and Kasiva, unfortunately, their campaign coming to an end. Lal and Sethi are our first finalists, and either of these two teams, they are heading into the finals. Dentons, Link Legal, and Dua Associates. So the second over this, short enough, that's put away, but there is protection. There's a fielder at deep mid wicket. Gets to it, keeps it down to just a single. So two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. One is at sweeper cover, one is at deep mid wicket. That might change because the left-hander comes on strike. So Himanshu is yet to get off the mark. He's faced just one delivery. He's the left-hander. It's always a difficult prospect. We've seen throughout this tournament, especially initially during this tournament, bowlers used to struggle when there was a left-hand, right-hand combination out there in the middle. And they've really worked on their games. That tells you that how hard these players are. Remember, once again, these are not seasoned cricketers. They worked hard. They worked hard on their fitness, their fielding drills, and even on these minute nuances of the game, covering all the angles, working on your lines constantly, because that's something you're not used to doing. Bowling a lot to left-handers. It's a rare breed. What a shot that is! Nicely getting on top the bounce and cracks it through the offside. Finds the gap and nobody moved. That was quickly to the fence as well. That just raced away towards the boundary ropes. Karthikeya looking $1 million out there. He's batting on 10. Got off the mark with a boundary. This time looks to heave it away. Caught the latter half of the bat. Turns it away towards the onside. Gets only a single this time around. Gets Himanshu back on strike. So two associates getting a wicket in their very first over. It always sets you soaring. A wicket first up in the very first over with no runs on the board. And you're roaring. at that point of time. It's down the leg side. Once again, struggling with that line. You know, that would have been a perfect channel for a right-handed batsman, bowling around that fourth stump, fifth stump channel. And that's a wayward one for the left-handed bat. Gets a thickish outside edge, and that will run away. That is unfortunate. There was a third man fielder there, but he was standing within the ring. That ball was once again travelling. Takes the outside edge of the bat. He had a flash at it. So ends the over with a boundary. So 2 overs gone. Dentons, they're going along nicely. They lost a wicket first up, but they're somewhat recovering. They're 21 for 1. Narendra proving to be expensive, gave away 16 runs in that second over. Jersey number 28, he will continue. And he's been mighty impressive. He's got such a good action, such an open action. Comes in straight. Good, tall release. Repeatable action as well. It's like poetry in motion. And we've spoken about him. Has got that Steve Harmison kind of an action. And to begin with, Steve Harmison was a very interesting prospect in international cricket. And some days he was absolutely unplayable, and then there were days when he was all over. Punches it towards the mid-off region once again, gets another easy single. Mohit Sharma, he's got the ability to make the ball talk. So that's something sensible. Left-handed Himanshu knows that he's just got to hand back the strike to Karthikeya, who's going along nicely. Plays that late, plays it off the back foot, punches it. Good timing there, but finds a fielder, no placement. So these two teams, it's not the first time they're meeting each other. These two teams, the jerseys look somewhat similar. Both of them sporting that blue. But also, when you look at team balance, they're pretty similar to each other. Oh, that's another cracking drive through the offside. Nothing the fielder could have done there. Another one. And you talk about the placement, talk about the timing as well. Karthikeya, he's so smooth through that offside, even through the onside. And we've seen some scintillating drives from his bat. And that pause as well after he strokes it. That makes it a sight to behold. Good delivery. Yorker length delivery. Bowls it fuller. Fires it in. Had to squeeze that out, Karthikeya. Finds the field at mid-off. And some days are just like that. You walk out, ball number 1. You get it off the middle of the bat. The timing is perfect. And those are your days. You make them count. And this is the all-important semi-final. Karthikeya would be hoping that he can make it count. He can go out there till at least the 16th over. Then his team is in good stead. Oh, another one. Another one. This time there is sweeper cover. Should cut it off. He does. Keeps it to just 1. He will keep strike. That's the end of the third over. Dentons, they're 28 for 1 after the end of the third over. So jersey number 45. He's into the attack. Short enough. Hasn't got all of it. Deep mid wicket. Keeps it down to just one. This time he was in no control of that one. Gets Himanshu back on strike. Sunil Jha into the attack. First change in bowling. Sunil bowling the fourth over of the innings. Now to the left-hander, is coming around the wicket. So Himanshu Goel has got one hit to the fence. He's faced just 4 deliveries. And I can see Lal and Sethi, their players are here. They're still watching the second semi-final. And that's always a good thing. You know, we keep talking about the minute details of the game, and Lal and Sethi watching from close quarters. They're looking to watch their opposition play. Looking at the game, huge shout, but I think it's going over the stumps. So I'm sure they're planning and plotting in the back of their heads. It's always good to see what your opposition is trying to do, what their game plan is like, because more often than not in this format of the game, every single team plays a certain way. Lal and Sethi really keen to watch out who their opposition will be in the finals, they will be meeting in the finals. It's either of these two teams. Slight hesitation as far as running between the wickets is concerned. I think the throw was at the wrong end. They get another single. But really, what a victory it was for Lal and Sethi in the first semi-final. We all knew they were a strong team from game number 1, but they've completely decimated every single opposition they've played against. Sunil will continue. Himanshu, the man on strike. Once again wrapped on the pads, this time going down leg. But he's bowling well. Sunil has given away just 2 runs so far. Final delivery of the 4th over coming up. And Himanshu has struggled to score against Sunil. Hasn't found it easy to score against him, whereas he's been much more comfortable against the rest of the bowlers. So it's always important that you have a quality bowler as your first change, just to keep the pressure on the opposition. A good over that, just 2 runs coming off it, and a lot of questions asked as well. 4 overs gone. Dentons, they're 31 for 1. So Mohit will continue. Mohit into his 3rd over. That's another classic shot. Hits it in the V, hits it straight. 4 runs. And Karthikeya Singh is looking dangerous as far as Doha associates are concerned. What a stroke! And he hits them with disdain as well. He's playing according to his field. Brilliant shot. This is good stroke making. Oh, full toss. Hits it hard. Excellent fielding. Brilliant stuff. Had to do well to make that stop. That ball was travelling. Vociferous hit. Gets down. Keeps it to just one. Gets the left-hander on strike. Mohit running in around the wicket, and this time Karthikeya goes for it. That looked dandy, and that is effective. A rub of the green for the southpaw. He's been watching Karthikeya from the other end, and he says, if you can play that, I can do it too, and probably I can do it better. It's always that a left-hander's elegance, isn't it? It's always so good to watch that flow of the bat. You know, we keep talking about the left-handers' typical elegance towards the offside, but it's so good to watch them hit it through the onside as well. You know, that's the natural swing of the bat for any batsman. You know, that onside is what you target. And we've seen some quality left-handers in this tournament. Goes towards the offside, shows his full range. Once again, picking up the gap. No chance for the fielder. That will trickle away towards that boundary ropes. Back-to-back bounds. Now the Dentons turning on the heat. Who would have thought, watching the scorecard at the moment, that they lost their first wicket with no runs on the board? They're racing to their 50-run mark here. Now there's a lot of pressure on the associates. They've got to curb the rate of run scoring here on the pads. Misses out there. Finds the fielder. Gets away with that one, does Mohit. Final delivery. This has been a very good over for Dentons. Final delivery of the fifth. Blocks it. Dot delivery. That's the end of the over. That's the end of the fifth. And Dentons, they are 44 for 1 after the end of the fifth. They're going along nicely. So Sunil will continue, pulled a fantastic first over. Gave away just 2 runs. And that is another top shot. When he hits them through the offside, nobody moves. And look how nicely he gets on the top of the bounce as well. That's a top hit. Brilliant batting this by Karthikeya. He's looking in some murderous mood. That one kept low. That one came back in sharply. Great comeback this by Sunil. Defends it straight back to the bowler. Sunil bowling the final power play over. That's good timing. That's great timing. That's great placement as well. That's four. Wonderful hit. Once again, he's so thoughtful to this process. He knows what the field is like, and he keeps just weaving through that traffic through the offside and finding the gaps every now and then. And the timing, he's got that beautiful gift of timing. Cracks it hard and cracks it hard enough for the ball to race towards the boundary ropes. A hat trick of boundaries. What a knock this is turning out to be. 50 up in quick fashion. You can't offer any wit to this man. He's taking full toll of the power play overs. Doesn't overcome it. And right off the screws. Another boundary. Good delivery. Stays low once again. Just a push towards the offside. So the danger lurking for the associates. Karthikeya looking ominous. He's batting on 40 of just 20 deliveries. Now you've got to work the oracle. If you're the associates, chance misses it. But I think the batsman was also well home. That's the end of the power play overs. So 6 gone. Dentons, they're 57 for 1.
Actually, लूज है एक बार
है
उसको चाय दे मेरे पैर सो रहा है यार
क्या चाहिए
चाय धरी शायद आई थिंक
काय चार
चाय पानी मांग रहा है क्या अरे तू पानी ना बन नीचे इशारा कर रहा है अब मेरे पैर सो रहा है पैर सो रहा है तो मारा जाए तो चौका कर दिया काट दे
जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट।
So the power play overs are over. Manoj Rawat. He's been such a revelation in this tournament. Manoj, he's approved that his mysteries are not easy for any batsman to pick. And we've spoken about unknown commodities in this league. And this is an unknown commodity even in international cricket. A left arm wrist spinner, or say a Chinaman, they're not very common. You might have seen only a handful operate even at international level over the course of the last 40 to 50 years. That's down the leg side. We'll have to re-bowl that one. But Manoj Rawat, he's really bowled well throughout this competition. The batsmen have really been bamboozled by his guile. He's unorthodox for sure. He's picked him up nicely. Takes him on the full. Sweep is one option. Karthikeya in full flow here. He's got the A game on for the big semi-final. They're scoring at a very good clip. The Dentons linked legal. Himanshu at the other end has been an ideal foil for Karthikeya. Himanshu batting on 14 of 12. Manoj just being brought into the attack. So the field restrictions have been eased. 3 fielders on the onside in the deep. Was Ariel just away from the fielder standing at short covers. The 7th over in progression. Goes big Himanshu through the onside. He likes that region and he keeps getting better through that region. That's gone all the way. A mighty heave for a 6. And Himanshu relishes this opportunity of batting against a spinner. There is something about left-handers and left-arm spinners, isn't it? Gets a maximum this time. Looks to cut it away. Couldn't get on top of the bounce. Straight into the wicketkeeper's gloves. Could come back this by the bowler. You always feel the pressure when you're taken for a 6. No matter what the situation is. This time, just working it away towards the onside. His initial thought was to play towards that fine leg region. In the end, only gets a single. He will keep strike. 10 runs coming off that over. 7 overs gone. Dentons linked legal. They're 67 for 1 after the end of that over. Narendra now into the attack. Oh, that one kept low, and that wasn't too far away from the off stump. That's gone for 4. How unfortunate. The associates. They're leaking runs at the moment. They're bleeding runs. Himanshu going for a wild slog. That ball keeping low. The keeper couldn't get down in time. Easy 4 runs given away. This time the batsman pushes it straight back to the bowler. That's a dot delivery. Much more like it. Himanshu at the moment batting on 21. It's been such a good foil for Karthikeya. Such an able partner. We can see and we can sense a big partnership brewing here. If these two can continue and bat till, say, the 14th or the 15th over, we're looking at a very big total. It's been a while since we've had those big totals on the board. Initially, when the tournament started, 200s were no surprise. And teams did chase down those big 200 plus totals as well. But as the days progressed, as the teams worked hard on their plans and their execution as well. They tried to decipher what the opposition was trying to do. And now the stage is set for the finals. We've come down to that situation where even 150 is a good target, and that's four. That is four. Streaky runs for Karthikeya, but he will take that. He's been so fluent throughout that offside. I think that was intentional. The way he played it, that looked intentional because there was a big gap there. Smart batting that. What an innings this has been. Two associates certainly on the back foot, courtesy this particular innings from Karthikeya, batting on 46 of just 24. Look at that strike rate as well, almost 200. Guides it away once again. Short third man gets his best foot forward, keeps it down to just a single on that occasion. And he will keep strike as well. Another good over for the batting team. 8 overs gone. Dentons, they're 77 for 1. So Manoj will continue. The Chinaman, Karthikeya, much more sensible. He knows that he's laid the foundation. They're going at a good clip. The run rate is good. Just a shade below 10. It's good going so far. The foundation has been laid. It's a good platform for the middle order to launch into the bowling. Himanshu now batting on 22. Karthikeya approaching a personal milestone. He's approaching his half century quicker through the air. That one going away from the left-handed batsman. He was looking to push at it straight into the wicketkeeper's gloves. Stifled appeal by the fielding team. The wicketkeeper got excited there. Sure enough, he's pulled it away. Once again, so strong towards their onside Himanshu. And he keeps getting better through that region. Just erring in length and marginally so. He was so quick to rock back onto the back foot and heaves it away towards that onside. Another boundary. At the moment, they are in top gear and they're looking confident. Goes for it once again. Definitely pitching outside leg. Good comeback this by Manoj Rawat. He's such a handy bowler in any format of the game. You know, cricket is a game of uncertainties, as they say, and the batsman at the moment is uncertain which way the ball is turning. He's mixing it up nicely. Is Manoj Rawat. Has been so good to watch in this tournament. We've seen everything. Trapped on the pads once again, but that can't be given out for sure. In no way is that hitting the stumps. Maybe even pitching outside leg, but that was definitely going down leg. So in the end, just 5 runs coming off that over. 9th over gone. Dentons link legal. They're 82 for 1. Another change in bowling. Pratik Bedi. Now he's been a handful with the ball. He comes into the attack. Dentons link legal, using all the possible options, but they desperately want a wicket. They need a wicket. These two seem to be running away with the game the way things are going. Karthike, meanwhile, batting on 48, just 2 runs away from a personal milestone. Once again, negating that extra bit of bounce, getting on top of it, turns it away using his wrist towards the onside, gets a single, moves to 49. The projected score 181. That will be a lot of runs to get, I can tell you that. Though associates, if they have to chase that kind of a number, they won't be too pleased. They'll be on the back foot straight away from ball number 1. Pratik Bedi bowling to the left-handed Himanshu. Now, this is good batting because initially we saw that Karthike was playing the role of the aggressor and Himanshu was playing second foil, and now all of a sudden there's a shift in tempo and it's Himanshu who's taken on the role of the aggressor, and Karthike is just handing back the strike to him as much as possible. That's a good change up. And just as I say that, Karthike goes for the big hit. Goes straight. Might not get a boundary, but he gets a 50 though. 50 of just 28 deliveries. Great start to a semi-final innings. And he would be hoping that he can extrapolate and get to 100 maybe. That would be sensational. Semi-final, a big 100. Get your team to the finals, and that might run away for 4 as well. Just using the pace of the bowler. Not the best of lines to begin with. Gets a couple of more runs. 2 more runs added to the total. Dentons approaching the 3-figure mark. And look at that run rate soaring. 2 deliveries to go in this 10th. Oh, that was close. That was close. He was once again looking for that mighty heave through the onside. Hit on the boot. This has been a good over. This has been a fine over. If you look at how the game has progressed, plays it towards long off, gets it to just a single. That's the end of the 10th. And at the halfway mark, Dentons link legal. They're 88 for 1, and it should be time for a drinks interval.
जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट।
will continue. Manoj into his third over, the 11th over in progression. What a partnership this has been. They both joined hands when they had lost their first wicket with no runs on the board. And now this partnership is 89 in quick time as well. Manoj, meanwhile, into his third. Karthikeya just batting on 50. He'll be looking to make it count, to make it big, to stay out there till the very end. Slogs it away towards the onside. Gets another single. Gets Himanshu back on strike. Who's batting on 29. Himanshu swings hard, but not quite off the middle of the bat. Plays one towards the deep mid-wicket fielder. Finds the fielder, gets only a single. One more run. Manoj to Karthikeya. Had to adjust pretty late. Initially he was looking to work it away towards the offside. That ball coming into him. And in the end, at the last moment, just taps it away towards the onside. Gets another single. Gets Himanshu back on strike. He goes big. Long on. Can he get to it? He does really well. But it's a wild throw. How many runs did they run? I think they got only a single. Just a single in the end. But a very good effort by the man standing at long on rather. Keeps it down to just one. So this is turning out to be a very decent over in the context of the game. 6 singles. 11th con, Dentons linked legal, then 94 for 1. So Pratik Bedi, who bowled a fine first over, conceding just 4 runs, is back into the attack, and that's been pulled away. Fielder once again does well. Keeps it down to just 1. That was short. And Karthikeya wanted to pull it away towards that onside. So the southpaw facing the off spinner. He too goes big. Gets a single. So this is exactly what we talk about. Once the ball getting softer, doesn't really travel, doesn't really come onto the bat. Playing your horizontal cross bat shots, it's not easy. Even playing in the V is sometimes difficult because the pitch is slow and low. You can't really get on top of the bounce and crack it away towards that fence. And as the ball gets softer, it doesn't really travel along the outfield. It's soft, it's roughened up. And also add to the fact that the spinners don't really offer much pace to work with. Short enough. That sits up. That's in the air, but that's in the gap as well. In no man's land. Gets away with that shot. And now you can see these two well-set batsmen who have played on the aggressor's role pretty neatly are struggling to hit the big boundaries. They're scoring in singles. Goes back Karthike. Has he found the gap this time around? He has. He has. He finds the advertising board as well along the way. Gets a boundary. That will get him going. Moves to 59 of just 34. And 100 up as well for Dentons, courtesy that shot. What a way to bring up your three-figure mark. Final delivery of the 12th coming up. Goes inside out. Stylish stroke that. He's found the gap once again. Long off. Has a lot of work to do. Can he cut it off? He does. Excellent fielding once again by that man. A brace to finish the 12th. A good over that for the batting team. A boundary coming off it. 12th gone. Dentons linked legal. They're 104 for 1. Manoj Rawat well bowled out. Has not been the best of days for Manoj Rawat. The left-hander using his feet. Is it that well? He gets a boundary. A boundary to start off with. And now Himanshu too getting a move on. He tried this on a couple of occasions in the previous few overs. This time getting one of the meat of the bat. They're putting their feet on the accelerator here. Dentons goes big again. That is another cracking shot. Right in between two fielders. Placing it perfectly in the gap. Another top shot. Back-to-back boundaries. This is a good start. This is a great start to a fresh new over. Will that be a hat-trick of boundaries? No, there is enough protection this time around. Gets only a single. Himanshu now in his 40s moves to 42 in quick time. And these two have really counter-attacked. It's never easy to join forces when there's a wicket that has fallen in the first over with no runs on the board. And you have to counter-attack. Another boundary in this over. Rocks back onto the back foot, transfers his weight nicely, makes room for himself and heaves it away towards that offside. A cracking shot this time off the bat of Karthike. And look at that swing of the bat as well. Sensational stuff. Gets 4 more runs. This has been an expensive spell from Manoj. That was quicker on the pads. Wanted to heave it away towards that fine leg region. There's just one fielder there at square leg. If you beat that fielder, it's travelling. It's travelling behind the wicket. Deft touch, but finds the fielder. No real timing there. Gets a single. Will keep strike. Good over that. 13th gone. Dentons link legal. They're 118 for 1. So 7 more overs to go. I know 150 is a given as far as Dentons are concerned. Can they get to 200? That is a big question. I think it would be slightly difficult to get to that mark. I think if they reach up to 180, then it's a job well done. Once again, deft touch. That will run away. The fielder is giving it the chase. He won't reach there. That's 4. Or is it? I think he's I think yes. That has run away for 4. The fielder is suggesting that it's not a boundary. Yes, that's just 2. A couple of runs. So the umpire having a word with the batsman. Yes, I think it's a couple of runs in the end. That was a dainty stroke towards the offside. This time hits it hard. Finds the fielder as well. Slight fumble allows the batsman to take a single. One more run. Gets the left-handed Himanshu back on strike. Pratik Bedi has been economical. He's into his 3rd. Losing his shape there, Himanshu. Now he's looking to slog at everything. And why not? This is the stage. They're both well set. They've got 9 wickets in hand. And after this, just 6 more overs. So I think it's time to go for it. It's time all hell's broke loose. Down the leg side. Wide given away by Pratik. Himanshu 8 runs away from a half century. Another ugly heave towards the onside. Gets another single. One more run. That brings Karthikeya on strike. Karthikeya batting on 69. He's faced 40 deliveries. The off spinner Pratik Bedi bowling to Karthikeya, and that will run away. That will run away for 4. That is another boundary. Nothing working out for Dua Associates. Down the leg side. He quickly gets into great positions. Does Karthikeya, getting on one knee, putting it away. He knew that the pace was on offer. All he had to do was clear that man. Played wide off that short square leg. Gets 4 more runs. Dentons, they're moving along nicely. They're 127 for 1. And they're looking at a big total. This time through the offside and through the gap as well. Another boundary, back-to-back boundaries to finish the over. 14th gone. Dentons looking strong here. They're 131 for 1. He's been so good all along the park, has been Karthikeya Singh's. Look at that projected score, 187. A change in bowling. Jersey number 13 comes into the attack. Prashant Kumar. 6 overs to bowl. 131 runs on the board. 9 wickets in hand. And most importantly, 2 dangerous batsmen out there. They're well set. and they're looking to take on the bowlers. Himanshu once again heaving it away towards his favoured onside region, gets another single. And now, these two, they will ruminate on how to go about things from here on. And Karthikeya Singh, look at that strike rate. 77 of just 42 deliveries. Away from the tram line, will have to re-bowl that one smartly, lets it go. Does Karthikeya Singh. Now, you know, you look at that score, you think that he's going after everything. The keeper is celebrating. The square leg umpire is unmoved though, probably to fox the umpire there, the wicket keeper. That was a hoax appeal. So it's not as if Karthikeya has gone hell over leather. He's played every single delivery according to its merit. That's been the biggest positive throughout this innings. And he's looked so elegant. Be it through the offside, be it through the onside. He's been so good all around the park. He's got every chance to get to the 3-figure mark. Drills it towards a long off once again. Gets another run. Himanshu meanwhile just 6 runs away from his half century. The right arm off spinner coming around the wicket to the left-handed Himanshu. Himanshu using his feet. Plays it towards long on. Gets one more run. It's very clear that Himanshu loves the onside. He loves to target the onside. And one thing you've got to be sure when you have a batsman like that is make sure that you don't give away too many full tosses. Another single meanwhile. One more added to the total. This has been a much quieter over. After this, just 5 more overs to go in this innings. The run rate, they've always maintained that run rate above 9. Final delivery of Prashant's over. Not in total control, wrapped on the pads. And no run, a dot to finish the over. Good over, just 5 runs coming off it. 5 overs gone. Dentons, they're 136 for 1.
क्यों भागना है? भाई बिल्कुल टाइट है. क्यों?
The final 5 overs, 136 on the board. Karthikeya is still out there batting on 79. Narendra into the attack. He's been expensive today. He's leaked runs. Sure enough. And is that put away? Yes, he has. He's found the gap. You cannot offer any wit to this man. He moves into the 80s now. Slaps it so hard. And I think, especially in the back end, after the first 6 overs, when the field is spread out, what the batsmen have found difficult is controlling that swing of the bat. They found the fielders through the covers. So what Karthikeya has done is he's played over the head of those fielders. That's another good shot. Back-to-back boundaries. He's going bananas here. Is Karthikeya. Moves to 87. He's such a treat to watch. And he's going from pillar to pillar. He's growing in stature, growing in confidence. And it's not looking good for Dua associates. .144 for 1, 6 runs away from that 150 run mark. And he's punished every single bowler. Narendra is running in. Deft touch, dainty touch, and there will be 4 more. Now Narendra facing the wrath of Karthikeya moves into the 90s. A hat-trick of boundaries. First slashes it through the point region, then plays it through extra cover. Just punches it, and this time deft touch. Plays it towards third man, moves to 91. And look at that strike rate once again in excess of 200. What an innings this is turning out to be. Definitely, we are moving closer to that category of a match-winning innings. Come at the hour, come at the mat. It's the all-important semi-final. Narendra has been mighty expensive, 34, and he's only into his third over. Still a lot of deliveries to go. Hits it hard, drills it towards long off, gets only a single this time around. Moves to 92. So I think Himanshu is struggling with his fitness there. Thought about walking off the park. Looks to swing it away towards the offside. And this time he has to go. His struggles comes to an end. He was struggling, he was cramping there. But Himanshu's fine knock coming to an end. He was in pain. You can see him with a wry smile on his face. He walks back, but he knows that the job is done. He's played his role. A fine knock of 45 comes to an end. Dentons, they're 149 for 2. So also fine work by the wicket-keeper. He was well aware to the situation. He knew that the batsman was struggling with cramps. He was so quick to throw it towards the stumps. The new man walks out. Abhinav Agnihotri is the new man. He'll be facing his first final delivery of the 16th over. What will he do? 13 runs have come already of this over. Final delivery. Abhinav facing his first. And he's cleaned him up. Chopped out. It's the second time we're witnessing that. Even in the first over, we saw the opener depart, getting an inside edge onto the stumps. And Narendra picks up his first wicket. Unfortunate way to get out, but it's a wicket nevertheless for Dua Associates. They'll take that. Abhinav goes without opening his account. Dentons, they lose their third. They're 149 for 3 after the 16th.
जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन।
Two wickets coming off the previous over. Just 4 more to go. Prashant will continue bowled. A splendid first over. And he's been dropped. He's been dropped. Karthikeya gets a life there. Definite edge on that one. But it was a tough chance for the keeper. Very tough chance. That ball was travelling. That was slashed hard. Prashant Kumar bowled a good first over, and that's another stylish stroke. That's another boundary. Add to the list. Add one more. Karthikeya marches to 96. Another hit to the fence, and he'll get to that 3-figure mark in style. He's got to corroborate how he's going to achieve that 3-figure mark. He does it with a boundary, a ton in the semi-finals. What a knock, that too, of just 52 deliveries. Take a bow, Karthikeya. He's been so good all along the park. Be it through the onside, be it through the offside, straight down the ground, behind the wicket as well. Powerful strokes. The timing has been perfect, the deft touches as well. And guess what? He's still out there. And the boundaries keep coming. The boundaries just flowing off his bat. I guess he's counting them all, because he's made a number up in his mind. He wants to achieve that 200 run mark. And with him out there, it's very much possible. Dua Associates, they are staring down the barrel here. 104 of just 53, slaps it hard through the offside, finds the field, and the non-striker wanted a single, sent back by Karthikeya, and rightly so. No need to take those risks. Final delivery of the 17th over. Prashant's, his figures have been spoiled. He goes towards the onside. He's going bonkers here. He gets another boundary, the 4th one of this over. Ends the over in style. 17th gone. Dentons, they're 165 for 3 now. Just 3 more overs to go. Things not looking good for Dua Associates. If they are to reach the finals, they will need to chase down a big total. A massive total. Pranav is the new man. Pranav Ratan, he'll be facing his first. Sunil Jha has got 2 more overs up his sleeves. Most probably will bowl another one, will bowl the final over of this innings. That's a good shot. Has that gone all the way? No, it hasn't. A brace, he's off the mark, Pranav, with a couple of runs to his name. Pulls it away towards the onside. Sunil bangs it in. Shot, that might be a wicket. That is a wicket. He was looking to clear that man standing at mid-wicket. Fails to do so. And an easy catch straight into his pouch. No timing on that one whatsoever. Bowling it short of a length. And Pranav departs. Dentons linked legal. They lose another one. They've lost their fourth as Pranav departs. So Sunil Jha will continue. And that was on the pads. They sneak a single. Get one more run added to the total. Karthikeyan now finally back on strike. Now, Adu Associates, how they've got to go about this is they've got to remember the times when 200 or anything in excess of 180 was pretty much standard. Sunil Jha, meanwhile, running in. Goes big. That's high in the air. That could be a wicket. Gets away with that one. So, they've got to see it as a 200 was an anomaly in the initial phase of the tournament. You saw that kind of a score being chased down easily by oppositions. Pushes it straight back to the bowler. No chance of a run. This is a very good over in the context of the game. Final delivery of the over coming up. Just 4 runs have come off this one so far. And a wicket has fallen too. Ankur batting on 1. Dentons 169 for 4 at the moment. Final delivery of the 18th over coming up. Swings it hard, slaps it towards that deep extra cover region. Will only get a single. In fact, the single has been denied by Karthikeyan. I think that's the right decision. He's going along nicely. He should keep strike. That's the end of the 18th. A very good over. Just 4 runs coming off it. And he's picked up a wicket as well. Dentons 169 for 4. And 2 overs remain. So the penultimate over of the innings is Narendra into the attack. Starts off with a wide, feeling the pressure. It's understandable when you're bowling to Karthikeyan, who's batting on 109 of just 56. He will go for the big hits. Swings hard. Doesn't get any connection. Starts off with the dot. Can they get to 200? That is a big question. 11 deliveries to go. 30 runs to get. I think they'd be happy with 190. They'd be very happy with that score. Shot. Shot and flat. That's gone all the way for 6. You won't see that shot on too many occasions. Towards the cover region. Hit hard, hit flat. And that travelled all the way for a 6. That's such a good shot. That's a cracker. Streaky might run away. The fielder does well. Third man was wider. They come back for the second. That tells you a lot about his fitness as well. He's been out there since ball one. He's done a lot of running. And he easily comes back for another brace. Gets two more into his account. And two more for his team as well. Under edge. Sends back the non-striker. Another couple of deliveries to go in this over. Hits it through the offside. Runs gingerly for a single. And now the instructions to his partner would be clear. Final delivery of the penultimate over. Go big, go hard. Give it your all. He looks to play towards the offside, finds the fielder. They don't run. That's the end of the 19th over. A decent over for the batting team. Dentons 179 for 4 with just one more over to go in this innings. Would be interesting to see who will be bowling the final over of the innings. It will be Karthikeya Singh on strike. 6 legal deliveries. It will be Sunil, who bowled a very good previous over. Picked up a wicket as well. Gave away just 4 runs, I believe. He'll be bowling the final over. He's the death over specialist as far as Dua associates are concerned. The last 6 deliveries. Sunil, he's running in, short enough, and Karthikeya stands tall and puts it away into the fence. This is some wonderful hitting. That's pulled away, and as I said, he plays every ball to its merit. Moves to 122. I think this has to be the knock of the tournament, and that too in the semi-finals. Oh, he's obliterated the stumps. Hits it so hard, hits it straight. The umpire had to take evasive action. He'll be disappointed. He thinks that he's missed out there. Bowler running in again. Swings it hard. Straight into the keeper's gloves. Almost a travesty as far as Karthikeya is concerned. That one that hit the stumps. Oh, what happened there? Just losing his balance. He was looking to work it away towards the offside. He's down on the ground, but he will have to get up to face another delivery. I think they've got 2 more in this over. The penultimate delivery of the innings. That's a good shot. Will they come back for the second? There could be a run out. There isn't. The throw is not good enough. Another brace. So 2 more runs, and now you can see Karthikeya is struggling. He moves to 124 of just 66. Shot, he's pulled it away. Long on, will get around it. No, it doesn't. That's 4. What a way to finish the innings. So he's imposed a penance on Dua associates as Karthikeya finished off in style. 189 is what they have on the board, and 190 is what Dua Associates.
जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then
So we are all set for this run chase. 190 is the target. Has been set by Dentons. It's a very big total on the board. But Dua Associates, they will believe it is gettable. It's difficult, but pretty much gettable. First delivery, here we go, and straight away he's gone for the big shot. That's a skyer. That could be taken. Three fielders converging, and in the end, gets a juggle in and a wicket first up. Similar scenes like in the first innings. A wicket had fallen in the very first over. And Dua Associates have lost their first. Well, Scoring quickly was the need of the hour, especially in the first 6 overs. A batsman looks to hit it away towards the onside. All he had was miles in the air, not the distance. And a wicket has fallen. It has fallen pretty quickly. Aman Bahari is the man dismissed. He goes for not first ball dismissal. And Abhinav straight away amongst the wickets. So jersey number 7 is the new man who walks out to the middle. So he will be facing the pressure. Remember, even Dentons lost their first wicket with no runs on the board. But what a partnership it was. Himanshu and Karthikeya getting together, forming a partnership, and what a formidable partnership as well. The new man just pushes it away towards covers. Now, the problem when you're chasing this kind of a total is that you don't have a lot of time in your hands. You've got to get going very quickly. Otherwise, that required run rate is just creeping up. Goes for it. That shows you that there is scoreboard pressure. No matter what, it will push you. It will push you to the hilt to go for the big shots. And there's no escaping that kind of a pressure. Because remember, this is the semi-final. This is the fight for the finals. One of these two teams will join Lal and Sethi into the finals. They're playing for the cup. They will be fighting for the cup. And it's a very good opportunity. On the given day, anybody can take the cup home. That's it well, but almost straight to the man standing at mid-off, just short of him, just dying on that fielder. No timing on that one whatsoever. Angad Verma, generally a very fluent batsman, gets going from ball number 1. Turns it away towards the onside, finds the fielder. Another dot ball. So no runs on the board so far. Exceptional start with the ball for Dentons. First over gone. And it's a wicket made it. Would you believe that? Atua Associates looking to chase down 190. And a wicket maiden to start proceedings. Second over of the innings. Gets the outside edge. That might run away for 4. It does. Gets a boundary. It's a new hard ball. Gets 4 runs. Induces the outside edge. And runs away. Streaky boundary, but they will take that to Associates. They will take every single run, no matter how they come. The equation, it's not easy, but it's manageable. You know, you've got to play out your 20 overs, keep wickets in hand, make sure that you get at least 1 boundary every single over, and make at least 3 to 4 overs count, and make them count big. Narendra was expensive with the ball today. Now he's got a role to play with the bat. He can make amends. Oh, that could have been another wicket. We'll have to check the replays there. But that was dying on the bowler. Was hit hard. but not off the middle of the bat. I think that can't be called a chance put down. That was a difficult chance. That was a half a chance. Looks to play away from his body. Has to be mindful. That was away from the tram line. Wide signal by the umpire. We'll have to re-bowl that one. Six for one at the moment. The Dua associates. That's a good delivery. That's a very good delivery. Extra bit of bounce. Testing the batsman by just bending your back, getting that extra bit of bounce, surprising the batsman as well. Well, it's always difficult. It's always easy. Turns it away towards the onside, gets a quick single. It's a good thing that the batsmen are not looking for those big expansive shots as a bowler, that is. And I mean, you will reap the rewards if you experiment with your length every now and then. Surprise the batsman by bending your back a bit, getting that disconcerting bounce. And talking about the bounce, he nicely gets on top of it, this one, and works it away towards the offside. That's another boundary. This is turning out to be a very good over. 11 runs coming off it for the associates. Second over gone, the 11 for 1. So Narendra getting his second boundary. And that's precisely what the associates wanted. They can't waste any time whatsoever. They have to be up and running straight away. Hit their straps pretty early. And hit his straps. That's exactly what he did. And this could be a wicket. It is a wicket. The fielder at long on celebrates. And this is disastrous as far as Dua associates are concerned. Angad Verma, he was struggling to time it today. He goes for one rather. And Dua associates, they lose their second, the 11 for 2 as Angad makes his walk back. That's not a replay you would want to watch. Well, he had to go for it. He was itching for it. Gets one of the middle of the bat, but the placement was not quite right. Long on, making a lot of ground, getting to it, getting into a very good position, and makes that catch look comfortable in the end. So Abhinav Agnihotri picking up his second wicket, and he's yet to concede a single run. How impressive is that? So the new batsman joins Narendra, the opener. He's already seen 2 wickets fall around him, almost sees the third one, but they get easy runs. He's off the mark, gets an extra courtesy overthrows as well. Should have been just 1, gets 2 instead. Gets a couple of runs, the new man. It's off the mark with that brace. So long on and deep square leg. These are the 2 fielders standing outside the circle. A push straight to the field at point. Once again a shy at the stumps, but the keeper backing up this time around. So Karthike, what a blistering knock it was from him. He attacked from ball one. Straight to point this time around. And though associates, they'd be really hoping that from their team, at least one batsman can play that kind of a knock that Karthikeya played for his team. And this still is a very gettable total. Yes, they've lost 2 wickets. And we talked about the attrition of Karthikeya. Meanwhile, some positivity for the associates. Heaves it towards that extra cover region. That's a positive start. Another good hit to the fence. Very well played, very well controlled. Sushil Bhatia. Now, this is what I was talking about. They've got the batting depth. They've got a lot of batting to come after this. Yes, they've lost 2 quick wickets, but if they are at it, if they play out the 20 overs, play in the same manner, play positively, and take the attack to the opposition. Remember, Dentons had their backs to their wall, and they counter-attacked. Yeah. So that's the end of the third. The scoring at run a ball are the associates 18 for 2. So here we go, start of the fourth. In the block hole and in the gap as well. Mid-on gets around it, keeps it to just 1. So yes, singles are important, but at this stage, the associates, they need at least 1 boundary per over. And this is the best phase of batting as well. In the first 6 overs, in the power plays, you need to score as many as you can, because the ball is hard and new. The fielders are inside the circle, and run scoring would be much easier. And once the ball gets old, that's fell through. That's been put down. That was hit hard, all right. And that ball was travelling as well, but should have been taken. That's an opportunity. That's been put down by the fielder standing at mid-on. Could easily have been a wicket. Shavais losing his run up there. Dentons link legal. They've set such high standards for themselves in the field. That looked like a cardinal sin, and that's the reason why that is. That drop could prove to be costly. Through the onside this time, and this time makes no mistake, puts it right in the gap. 4 more runs. Very well played, that stroke. He knew that he had made a mistake, had hit hard the previous one, but found the fielder. Narendra this time bowls it, rather heaves it wide off that fielder. Gets another boundary, moves to 21 in quick time. Back-to-back boundaries for Narendra. Has got 5 hits to the fence in his short stay. Oh, that's a wild delivery. That might run away for 4 more. You can immediately see what pressure does to the best in the business. Four wides rather. We'll have to re-bowl that one. Easy runs given away. Narendra still batting on 21. So the current run rate has shot up. It's 8.73 now. That will make them believe. So this game is a matter of a couple of deliveries. It can change its course. The momentum can quickly shift in this format of the game. T20 is so unpredictable. Much better comeback. Much better comeback. That right underneath the bat. Nothing the batsman could have done there. Plays it straight back to the bowler. So a dot delivery. Talking about the equation, it's not unrealistic if I'd say that it's gettable. 157 from here on in the next 96 deliveries. Fourth over gone. Dua Associates, they're 33 for 2. So the first change in bowling, Himanshu into the attack. He'll be bowling the fifth and a left arm as well. He's picked up a wicket straight away amongst the wickets. First ball. Can you expect a better start from your bowler being a captain? I bet not. Very well bowled. Well, you can't really blame the batsmen because they have to go for their shots. Such is the target. An excellent delivery. Really well bowled. Fast zipping in. And the batsman was looking to play across. Loses his off stump. So the new man walks out. Dua Associates, they're reeling at the moment. All threes on the board for them. The new man pushes it away towards the offside, gets a quick single, and a free run's given away. Well, every now and then, to ease some pressure, Dentons have given away some easy runs to the opposition, and Dua Associates, they won't mind that at all. They will take that, they will accept that with both arms wide open. Why not? 190 is the target. You give us free runs, we'll accept that. We won't say no to it. So, what is important is that Dentons, they are in a very good position. But as I said, this game can be funny at times. The momentum can shift in the space of an over or so. You have to make sure that you're not complacent as a team. Because Dua Associates, they are a very, very good team. And they can bat deep. They've got some star players still to come. Two very capable batsmen are out there at the moment. He works it away towards that mid-wicket region. Gets another single, both Sunil and Sushil batting on 5 apiece. That's a good shot. Pushes it towards the backward point region. Gets one more run. So we are well within the power play overs, and as I've noticed, this is an interesting field because they've got a fine leg fielder who's very fine, and they don't have a third man, which is interesting because I'm sure the batsman will look to run it down towards the third man region, but I think with that around the wicket angle that the left armour is creating, he's cramping the batsman for any room, and the ball mostly would be coming into the right-handed batsman. So if you look to guide it away towards a third man region with that angle coming into you, there are chances that you might get bowled. Whereas a successful over comes to an end. 5th over gone. Dua Associates, they are 41 for 3. So Karthikeya, the star from the previous innings, he's into the attack. He'll be bowling his first. The final power play over starts off with a wild delivery. Wide signal by the umpire. That was a low full toss just below waist height. This is the final power play over. Karthikeya, he's steaming in. What a great prospect. He's been consistent throughout this tournament, and he's blooming at the right time. This is the semi-final, the all-important final game next up. A good phase to hit your peak. That's true. Won't reach up to the boundary ropes, but they'll get a couple of runs. Should have been no runs. That was hit straight to him. Slight fumble once again. And that's why you reckon that Dentons have blown a bit hot and cold in the field. Also, this is the final power play over. If you look at the pattern, the run scoring clip, it's not been bad. The only problem is that they've lost wickets, and that might be another boundary. It is. Races away towards the fence. 4 more runs. And they're approaching their half century now, our Dua Associates. So the run rate is still pretty good. It's just a shade below 9. And the required run rate is 9.72. But the problem is, can they maintain this run rate once the field is spread? This is the final over of the power plays, and they've lost 3 wickets. So the key would be to keep wickets in hand. Tremendous effort. Very good effort by the fielder. That ball was travelling. Definitely saves a boundary for his team. Keeps it down to 1. So 1 more to the total. 50 up for Dua Associates with that single as well. 50 up in pretty good time. Wasn't in total control of that one, but will get a boundary. The fielder goes to his left, puts in the dive, can't make the stop. The ball races away for 4 more. Sushil moves into double digits. The partnership 21. Final delivery of the over, almost plays it straight to that fielder, who makes another fumble. They get a single. He will keep strike. A good over that for the batting team. Power plays are done and dusted. Duo Associates, they're 55 for 3. They require 135 more runs of the next 84 deliveries. Power plays are over. You can have as many as 5 fielders outside the ring. So the left armour will continue. He's just picked up a wicket. Himanshu played an important knock with the bat as well. Scored 45. He played a pivotal role in that partnership, that big partnership, along with Karthikeya. And there is a fielder at fine leg. He'll only get a single. So one more run added to the total. And these two need to be sensible here. They've got to make sure that they stick out there till, say, the 15th, 16th over, and then see where they can take the game from there on. Take the game deep. Make sure that the lower middle order have a big role to play. But a partnership is the need of the hour, and you can clearly see a partnership brewing between these two. It's 23, the partnership in quick time as well. So you just need to keep your head on your shoulders. Be positive and keep things simple. That equation, that's very much gettable. Hurried onto that one. Now Himanshu coming around the wicket, he will be looking to cram the right-hand batsman for room. He won't give you a hint of room, and that is the reason why there's no third man. If you get an outside edge, the ball will run away towards the fence, and he knows that. So what he's trying to do also is the fact that he's looking for the batsman to work it away towards the offside, and he works it away towards the offside, gets a boundary through extra cover. Not third man, but through extra cover. That's a smart shot. It's very well controlled, and we've seen some lusty hits towards that region today. That's one of the best we've seen throughout the day. Very well played. It's all about control, that shot. He knew what exactly he was doing. Bangs it in, shot. That one kept low. Not out, says the umpire. So that's the end of the 7th. Dua Associates is 61 for 3. So I'd still say it's game on. Heaves it away towards the onside. There is protection in the deep. Keeps it to just 1. So another change in bowling. Was surprised by that extra bit of bounce. Once again, the bowler bending his back, surprising the batsman with that extra bit of bounce. That's straight. That's aerial as well. Long off, positions himself nicely. Has he taken it? He has made that look ridiculously easy. That man was so calm underneath that one. Gets into great position and just covers the angle and cups it nicely. A very smart catch. And against the run of play, Dua Associates, they've lost their fourth. And it's Sunil who has to depart. He was looking good. He goes for 17. Dua Associates, they are now reeling once again. They're 62 for 4. He walks out to the middle at number 6. Good intent shown by Siddharth straight away. A sensible push towards the offside. It's up and running. Sushil handed back the strike. Sushil batting on 14. He's just lost his partner Sunil. Oh, that was another interesting delivery down the leg side, a full toss. And sometimes these full tosses, they can be disturbing to you as a batsman. It might seem that it's a beamer coming your way, but just drops low, just dies down on you. That was another aerial shot, only for a single. One more added to the total. Very good delivery. Hits the bat hard. Karthikeya making a good comeback in this over, was expensive in his previous over. He's picked up a wicket already in this over. So that is the end of the 8th. Good over that. So 8th gone. Dua Associates is 65 for 4. Another change in bowling. Kabir comes into the attack. We'll get to see some spin now. Splicing that one, the batsman. Plays it towards that gully region. Gets a single. Kabir into the attack. Kabir bowling his first. This is the 9th over of the innings. 124 required of 71 deliveries. That is the equation. And it will get more and more hard as the game progresses if they don't get in big overs. They need massive overs. Siddharth is a man on strike, has just walked out. He's batting on 1. Looks to cut it away towards the offside, misses it. This one staying low. Good start made by Kabir. Full toss, bat and then pad. Is that a run out? I think it is. Yes, a square leg umpire has raised his finger. That's another wicket. There was no need for that single. The keeper so vigilant, quickly getting to the ball. He knew there was an opportunity there and he seizes that opportunity. And Dua Associates, things not looking good for them. They're staring down the barrel. They've lost half their side. They're 66 for 5. So the new man is out there, the spinner. Will continue his line of attack. The batsman punches it straight to the fielder though. Standing at covers, Sunil is the new man. Sunil Kumar. Deft touch. Short third man does the feeling. Keeps it down to just one. A good over from Kabir. Just 2 runs coming off it and a wicket courtesy a run out. 9 overs gone. Dua Associates at 67 for 5. So looking at the equation, 123 required of 66. Problem is, they've got just 5 wickets in hand and 2 new relatively batsmen out there. Sunil and Siddharth both batting on 1. There is a fine leg. Will be a wide and they run a single as well. We'll have to re-bowl that one. Wide and a single. Himanshu bowling his 3rd over. Himanshu has picked up a wicket. And that is a problem you have with that left arm around the wicket angle. You can strangle down the legs of a right-handed batsman. There was a definite inside edge on that one. Once again stifled appeal by the bowling unit. More importantly, it's a dot. The problem with Dua Associates is that they can't afford to play too many dots. They're looking at a mountain of runs. And he's cleaned him up. He's cleaned him up with a corker. Siddharth has to go. Once again, that sharp movement of the deck that Himanshu generates. And Siddharth has to walk back. Dua Associates losing their 6th. The number 8 is Prashant Kumar. He'll be facing Himanshu. Stands tall, pushes it straight back to the bowler. No run on that occasion. The required run rate has gone up in excess of 11 and a half. 121 required of 63. Has been wrapped on the pads, and the umpire quickly raises his finger. No doubts in his mind. Another one in this over. Himanshu picks up his third. And Dua Associates, they're falling like a pack of line pins. They've lost their 7th. And the new man has to walk back. They won't be happy with this effort. Dua Associates, they are a much better team than this. They are a champion side, we all know that. But today has just not been their day. I think it's almost also the scoreboard pressure. Once the Dentons had 190, 189 rather on the board, you were always starting off the blocks on the back foot. Never the best of starts that. So the new man is Mohit Sharma, a left-handed batsman. Walks in at number 9. Himanshu comes over the wicket to the left-handed batsman. Is that a wicket? Yes, it is. He's on a hat-trick now. 2 and 2. The third in this over, and Himanshu all of a sudden is on a hat-trick. Mohit goes first ball. It's going from bad to worse for Dua Associates. Gets a feather on that one. And now they are in a hurry. The Dentons, they are in a hurry to close this. This has been a real ambush. As far as Dua Associates are concerned. This has to be an artist effect. Hat-trick delivery. Here we go. New man out there. Down the leg side. Wide. Doesn't get the hat-trick. Not in the radar. Missing his mark. Bowls down the leg side. What an over this has been. He's steaming in again. Once again wrapped on the pads. Was there any bat involved in that one? The appeal just dying down. And a brilliant over comes to an end. 3 wickets coming in that one at the halfway mark. Things not looking really bright for Dua Associates. They're 69 for 8. It's time for a drinks break. The final one of the day.
जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट।
It's drinks off the field. We're ready to resume. Change your fence as well. The bowler steaming in. He's been wrapped on the bats. That looks plump. And the umpire raises his finger. The dreadful finger once again raised up in the air, and they've lost another one, the ninth. And now we can say that we are down to mere formalities. Writing clearly on the wall, it will be Dentons who will join Lal and Sethi and have a crack in the finals. The associates will bow out of this tournament. But what a tournament this has been for this team. It's unfortunate that in the much anticipated semi-final they couldn't get going. As I said, they are a much better team than this. Really not been their day. Has been a disastrous day for them. 70 for 9. Karthikeya picks up another wicket. Sunil Kumar is the man dismissed. Here we go. Final wicket. Manoj Rawat, the Chinaman, is the last man standing. He's walked out. Looks to play away from his body. Looks to guide it away towards the offside. Played and missed. Straight into the keeper's gloves. At the other end is Prateek, who's yet to get off the mark as well. Can they close it out? Once again wrapped on the pads. The umpire is unmoved. How it says the umpire. So they'd be disappointed with this effort. Dua associates inside edge onto the pads. Ball going nowhere. Now he's generating a good amount of pace. This Karthikeya. And really tremendous effort from him. What a knock. That has to be the knock of the tournament in the semi-final. You know, you've seen a lot of important knocks throughout the course of this tournament, but it's a semi-final. The occasion can't get bigger. Of course, there's the final, but it's such a big occasion, the knockout game. That's hit straight to the man. I think that was a bump ball as well. Karthikeya into his third. He's finished his third. A brilliant over. A wicket maiden at that. 11th gone. Dua associates there, 70 for 9. So start of a fresh over. Prateek Bedi will be the man on strike. Start of the 12th. 120 still required of 54. Himanshu running in. That's a very good shot, but straight to the man, unfortunately. Straight to mid-off. Both these batsmen yet to get off the mark. Himanshu will be bowling out. He's picked up 4 wickets. Can he pick up a 5 for here? That's a thickish outside edge. That will travel towards the fence. Not quite where he intended to hit it, but he will get a boundary nevertheless. What a way to get off the mark as well. 4 runs. Stylish stroke from Prateek. So Himanshu has every chance of getting a 5 for here. And what an achievement that will be. You know, star players for Dentons are definitely Himanshu and Karthike. They've been such good all-round performers. They picked up wickets. They've been brilliant with the bat. They've scored the bulk of the runs. Pushes it away. Gets a single. And gets Manoj on strike. Manoj is yet to get off the mark. He's faced 5 deliveries. 115 still required. I think that's genuinely not gettable at this stage, especially when you've got just 1 wicket in hand. Keeps that out, does Manoj. Just pushes it away. Finds the field at covers though, but I think it's more about survival from here on as far as Dua associates are concerned. Whereas at the other end, it would be a wonderful achievement if Himanshu picks up a 5 for here in this all-important semi-final. That's a wild delivery outside the tram line. Way outside the tram line as well. We'll have to re-bowl that one. Another couple of deliveries to go in this 12th. Himanshu coming around the wicket. Oh, that was quick. That was really quick. He fends at it, does Manoj. Push and a miss. It's another dot. Final delivery of the 12th over. That's a low full toss. Manoj pushes it straight to the fielder. That's the end of the over. Good one. And a fine spell from Himanshu Goel. He's given away just 23 runs in his quota of 4 overs and he's picked up 4 wickets. And after the 12th, Dua associates, they're 76 for 9. So Karthikeya too will bowl out. This is his final over. That's in the air and that's a very good shot. A decent stroke towards the long on region and Prateek gets another boundary. And how well has he played that? The first one was through the offside. This time he seizes the opportunity. He knew that the fielder at long on was slightly within the ropes and he was very fine. So plays it wide. Gets it in the gap as well. Good flourish from Prateek. Goes again. This time there is a fielder standing underneath that one. He takes that easily, laps it up. And that's a convincing victory for the Dentons. And they storm into the finals to meet Lal and Sethi for the 15th Sylph Turf Cricket League Cup. They will have their shot in the finals. And they won this one by 109 runs. It's totally decimated Dua associates.
जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट।